Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back. So, today, I'm going to talk about the hype beast. Guys, this isn't hype. This is just that good. This isn't a social media hype fragrance that's actually kind of trash. No, this deserves more hype than it's gotten, in my opinion, because this is the bar for how good cologne fragrances have gotten. This has set the bar. So, fragrance I'm talking about, if you haven't seen this, I don't know if you just discovered the internet, bro, but this is Liquid Brun by French Avenue. It's the box it comes in. It's kind of a tricky box. When you first open it, you think it's gonna open from here, like a book, but it opens from the inside, which I think is just so weird. It's got a magnet too. So it has a magnet. You gotta really pull it. At first, I literally spent like 3 minutes trying to freaking open this thing. Boom. Nice presentation. French Avenue kills it with the presentations. They really do, man. All their boxes are high quality, great presentations. They don't just do a copy paste either. They all come pretty different. So, comes in there like so. Like I said, it is magnetic, so it can be kind of annoying. But this is about as good as it gets, guys. This is the only fragrance, I'll go ahead and tell you right now. This is the only fragrance that's a clone that I feel comfortable saying is a 1-to-1. I've never called anything a 1-to-1, but this is a 1-to-1, guys. And if you want to be snobby and be like, I got the most distinguished nose, like, okay, bro, let's say it's 98% at worst. Because the only OCD difference I can truly pick up, just being OCD, trying to go back and forth, between this and the fragrance it's cloning, which is Althair by Parfums de Marly. The only difference is Althair might be just a tad bit darker. Like, just barely darker, bro. Barely. You gotta be super OCD trying to tell the difference. It's a 1-to-1, let's just be real. But if you wanna be snobby, whatever, it's not a 1-to-1, like, okay, bro, no. This is a 1-to-1, let's just be real. And after seeing that on Fragrantica, this got voted number 3 for men's fragrances 2025. Not men's clones, men's fragrances. This was competing with niche and designers and indie and everything. This got voted number 3. It's not hype. It is that good, you guys. Truly a 1-to-1 to Althair. My girlfriend was in town about 3 weeks ago, and we went to Cirque du Soleil in Midtown, and then afterwards, or no, actually the next day, we were kind of hanging around Midtown the whole weekend. The next day we went to Dillard's, and she smelled Althair, and she was like, you have that. That's my favorite fragrance that you own, because she loves Liquid Brun. She absolutely loves this fragrance. This is her favorite that I own. And she was like, you have that? I was like, no, I actually have the clone that's like 30 bucks. This is like $400. And she was like, wow. That's identical. It's a 1-to-1, guys. Seriously, especially to the average nose. Like, and like I said, even like people in Fragcom that have distinguished noses, like, if you want to be nitpicky, like, okay, it's like 98, 99%. You just can't ask to get closer than this. For most people, if you blindfold them, even if they're in Fragcom, they're not gonna be able to tell the difference between this and Althair. And it's just a really nice floral, spicy vanilla, and it's just done in such a good way, man, that I think the reason Althair, that DNA, became so popular is because it really came in and did something different. Where most people before were using vanilla in men's fragrances by mixing it with like leather or making it gourmandy. Like, nobody had really done this before. This was really something new that people appreciated. And Liquid Brun French Avenue absolutely killed it with Liquid Brun. Literally a 1-to-1, guys. So at this point, if you don't have this in your collection, unless you just don't like Althair, then that's understandable. But this is the best. This is the bar for clone fragrances. It just does not get closer than this. It really doesn't. So, like I said, pick this up for like 30, 32 bucks. Beast mode performance. You're gonna get really good projection, The projection is actually not quite beast mode, but it's right under beast mode. Really good projection. Longevity is stupid. Like 12 to 14 hours, no problem. And if you spray it on clothes, forget about it. I remember the first time I got this, I threw it on and I had it on my arms, and I threw on a windbreaker over, just like over my arms. I didn't spray the windbreaker at all. Got back home, took off the windbreaker, and then I came back to put it on again like 4 days later, and it still smelled like liquid Brun. And I did not spray that jacket, which I thought was just so crazy. If you spray the jacket, you're gonna get a week from this fragrance. You spray that jacket, it will smell like liquid Brun for a whole week. The performance is crazy. And the way it dries down, dude, oh my goodness. Like, as it dries down, the floral pipes down a little bit, and it's just like a nice, the floral's still there, it's a nice kind of spicy floral vanilla. Like, you just gotta experience, guys. You just gotta experience this, because this is as good as it gets. So I absolutely love the DNA, the Althair DNA. There's a few other dupes that people are saying are closer, and I'm just like, it doesn't get closer than this, bro. What do you mean it's closer? This is a 1-to-1. Like, what are you talking about, bro? So just go for this, honestly. I don't even care to test out any of the other ones, because this one's just that good. So for 30 bucks, like I said, this is the bar. Doesn't get better than this, guys. Great performance, beast mode longevity, like stupid longevity. This is some of the best. This is like Dior Sauvage longevity, stupid longevity. And it's versatile. I mean, I guess the only place I wouldn't wear this is maybe to the office, unless you just sprayed like a half spray, like on each side, like really, really small amount. But you can wear this literally whenever. This is date night. This is just everyday wear. This is fall and winter, whenever you want, pretty much. For 32 bucks. A 1-to-1 of a $400 fragrance. This is one of those, man, where I wake up every morning and after I shower, I'm like, okay, what do I want to throw on today? I have to convince myself not to throw this one on, because this always pops into my mind first. It really does. I literally have to say, like, no, dude, you got a lot of fragrances. Like, stop reaching for this. I reach for this so much, dude. It's just so good, dude. So I recommend this. I highly recommend this if you haven't bought this. Like I said, I don't know what you're doing, unless you just don't like that Althair DNA, then I understand. But for 30 bucks, this is as good as it gets. A true 1-to-1, the only 1-to-1, the only fragrance I've called a 1-to-1 on my channel so far. And the fragrance itself, this is a 10 out of 10. So not only is it a 1-to-1, this is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love the Althair DNA and the fact that I can get it for 30 bucks. Literally an exact clone. This is a 10 out of 10. This is only the third 10 out of 10 that I've given on this channel so far. So it's saying a lot, guys. Like I said, it's not hype. It's just that good. It's not social media hype. I know sometimes people will hype stuff up on social media and then you get it and you're like, this is trash. Why does this have so much hype? This isn't one of those. There's a reason this was top 3 on Fragrantica for men's fragrances. Not men's clones, men's fragrances for 2025. So I highly recommend it. Like I said, this is as good as it gets, guys. So that's it for this one. Hope this helps. If you're thinking about picking it up, just do it. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.